So today's my birthday. It's currently 9 a.m. I have an exam in an hour, and I woke up at 5 to study, then I slept for like an hour, and then I got up and got ready, and I have packages here that I have to go return because they're some of my textbooks. But I'm excited because it's my birthday, and so since I'm turning 20 today, I decided to do like a Q&A type thing where I ask myself like 20 questions just to kind of like, so myself, like I can look back on it like not 30 years from now, wow, 10 years from now, to see like how things have changed and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, like stay tuned. It'll probably like ask some simpler questions to begin with, and then they'll get like more in-depth type questions. Also, if you have any questions you ever want me to answer, leave them in the comments below. Yeah, I'm really excited for today. I do have an exam and I'll be studying most of the day, but I'm gonna try and do like a vlog / Q&A type thing. Never really tried this before, so we'll see how that goes. I was gonna take the bus today, but my friend was like, oh, like we can just drive you. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I've been attempting to study a little bit more. I have a geology exam today, so we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. Thanks. So this is Zoe, and then this is Kiana.
Hello.
They decided to give me a ride today, so this is awesome. And yeah.
Happy birthday!
Woo!
Happy birthday, Amy.
Peace, love, Kiana. Okay, so I just finished eating at Jersey Mike's. I got a free sandwich and a drink because it was my birthday. You can sign up on their online thing, like their email list, and you'll get one. So, let's see. Back to questions. So, I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to start off easy. I have the questions on my phone. Alright, so my first question, like I said, it was easy. So, my favorite color at the moment is blue, any shade of blue. Currently wearing blue. I love blue everything. What is my current occupation or schooling? So currently I'm a student at FSU, and I'll be a junior next fall. And then also I just got hired as a hostess at a new restaurant that's opening up called Spirit. So I'm really excited for that. I'm back at home now. I'm gonna start on question 3 because that's where I left off. What is my favorite place I have visited or that I want to go to? So last summer I was able to study abroad, if you saw my vlogs, and I had so much fun. Like, I want to go back so badly. So I hope to maybe go back next summer, but we'll see how that goes. But I also want to go to Amsterdam, Finland, well, anywhere really. I just like want to go travel like the whole world. I know that probably won't happen, but at least if I go a few places, like, I'll be content. Number 4, what is my favorite movie or TV show? My favorite TV show at the moment is New Girl. I absolutely love it. I keep up to date with that one. I'm almost done with Friends, which I've been really enjoying that one. And then my favorite movie, I love all movies, so that's kind of hard, but probably my favorite one right now is Interstellar. It's so good. It's super long, but it's worth it. Like, it's really good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it like right now. Number 5, current favorite celebrities. So let's see, I love Maroon 5, if you didn't know that. So I obviously love Adam Levine, James Valentine, Jesse Carmichael, like all of the members of Maroon 5 basically. And then I love Channing Tatum, which is also his birthday today, so shout out to him, happy birthday. Who else? Ashton Kutcher, Jennifer Lawrence, Scarlett Johansson, Amy Poehler, and Tina Fey, and Amy Schumer. I love all of them. I know I'm probably forgetting someone else, but I don't know off the top of my head. Number 6, what worries me most about the future? Well, let's see, probably not finding a job that I actually enjoy, or even like not getting employed, because if I'm not employed, I won't have a source of income, and that's kind of hard to live off of nothing. So probably that's what worries me the most about the future, I would say. So what do I want to or need to change about myself? I feel like everybody can work on something on themselves even if they don't see it, but currently I'm a very straightforward person, so I'm trying to be better about not being as straightforward, because sometimes I can hurt people's feelings because I don't necessarily think about what I say beforehand, and I'm not like a very emotional person, so I'm kind of like working on that, not to become emotional, but be more in touch with my emotions, I should say, I guess. Who has had the greatest impact in my life? Probably, I know this is such a basic answer, but it's true. My mom has probably had the biggest impact on my life. She has been there throughout everything. Obviously, she gave birth to me, so she's been there since day one. And I could not thank her enough for like everything that she does. I know she thinks that I don't appreciate her enough, but I really do. I know times are hard, and she's always there for me, even when it's like the most random times, and she always tries like her best to like help me out with anything and everything that I want to accomplish in life, and she's super supportive. So she's probably my biggest influence and had the biggest impact in my life thus far. And I probably feel like even 10 years from now, when I probably ask myself these same questions, she'll probably still have the biggest impact in my life. What is my worst fear? I don't fear too many things, I guess. But one thing that I've always feared, I don't know why, like I just have like a weird thing where like toenails and fingernails are coming off. Like that's like a territory I don't want to get into. Like I don't know why, that's like one of the grossest things to me. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So that's one of my biggest fears. And getting into car crashes. Like I don't think I'm a terrible driver. I know I'm not the best, but like I'm not terrible. But there's just so many other people out there who don't know how to drive. So definitely getting in a car crash. Number 10, this is what is something that I'm proud of being a part of, and I'd have to say being part of like the FSU community in general. Like I'm very like thankful for that, just to even be accepted to FSU and like this community. But probably I would have to say Lady Spirit Hunters. If you don't know what it is, it's an organization like specific to FSU, and we like promote spirit around campus. We go to all the games and we paint the war stripes. So if you ever come to a game, come find me, because I'll probably be painting war stripes. And the ladies in that organization are just so amazing. Like they're all like striving to do great things, and it's such a diverse organization. And I'm just so proud to be a part of it, and I'm currently serving on the executive board as the tribal chief. So basically, tribal chief, I know that's kind of weird. So what that means is basically I design the shirts, like the merchandise for Lady Spirit Hunters, and I do community service. So Relay for Life, Dance Marathon, we've done the PB&J-a-thon where you make a whole bunch of PB&Js and you give them to the homeless. 11, who is currently my best friend? So, wow. I mean, I do have a lot of friends like in different groups, but I'd have to say currently I have two best friends. One is my best friend from back home, Mariah. She is absolutely amazing. I love her to death. Sadly, she does not go to FSU, so I don't see her very often. She was actually going to come surprise me today on my birthday, but since I had an exam today and I have to study for another exam, she did not come up. But she's definitely like my best friend. She's there for me 24/7, even though like we're so far apart, and I can't wait to see her in May. I'm literally so excited. Don't know what we're planning to do yet, but I know it will definitely be an adventure. And then my other best friend is up here. She's currently my roommate, Erin. I think she was in one of my vlogs. It was like one where we went on a trail. I think it's called like getting attacked by a spider or something. So she has been amazing. I met her through Facebook when I was looking for a roommate summer C of my freshman year. So we roomed for fall and spring, and then we're rooming together now. She's currently in her room studying, and then we're rooming together next year and probably our senior year. She is just like me. Like we have the same interest, and like we're both like really crazy. Like we'll go up to each other and make random noises. Like if people just saw us from a distance, they're probably thinking, what is wrong with these people? But we have like the most fun, and I love her to death. I'm using the tripod now. She got me a tripod for my birthday and a portable charger because my phone is like really stupid. It's a 5S, but like the battery does not last at all. And so she got me a portable charger because she knows how much like my phone sucks. And I was literally just thinking about that today. Number 12, what is my overall career goal? This is very tough because, so in case you didn't know, I'm an art major. So most people are like, oh, like you're not going to go anywhere in art, like you're just going to want to draw. Like, no, that's not what I want to do. Thank you very much. But I actually want to, like the overall goal is to work for Disney and become a Disney Imagineer and build and create the set designs and attractions at the theme parks or like the resorts, like anything like that. Like I just want to build things and like be part of something like that where it like transforms like a whole new world for somebody else, and it is able to immerse someone in a different world. And I think that's so cool. I'm a nerd when it comes to like behind the scenes stuff. So I've always been interested in that, and I thought I wanted to do animation, but I'm thinking more of hands-on stuff and I want to build things. So we'll see how that goes. But I also want to be a travel guide at least for 1 year of my life. and different places like around the world and like tell them about this place and like just travel with groups of people, because one, that's super cool to travel as your job, like you get paid to do that, and two, like I just like want to explore so much because there's so much out there to see, and like every place there's something beautiful about it, and it's so different from the every place in the entire world. So I definitely want to do that maybe 1 year of my life. And those are career goals at the moment. I change my mind like every 2 seconds, but I've been pretty solid with these for the past year or so, so we'll see how this goes. Number 13, what is my biggest regret? To be honest, I don't really regret most things, because if I want something, I usually try and go for it. Even if I don't end up getting it in the end, that's something that you will learn in life, that you'll try for a lot of things, but you won't necessarily get it right away, or you won't even get it at all. But you just gotta kind of move on with it. So actually right now, I'd say my biggest regret is not making as many videos, because I wanted to be more persistent with it, but this semester has literally been so crazy with school and spirit hunters and just everything in between that I have not had time. But my goal is to make more videos. I can't say that I will, just because now like I'll be starting a job. But my biggest regret is not filming as many videos, and I'd say not being as spontaneous. Like I want to go out and do more things. I usually like think about things that I want to go do, but I sometimes don't necessarily do them. Like I know I want, like, I guess there's a place in Florida where you can go and ride elephants, and that's one of my dreams. I want to ride an elephant so bad. I think they're my favorite animal, so obviously. So I think about that, but I don't know if I'll go do it. So hopefully that will happen soon. What advice would I give myself when I first started college? That's a tough one. I mean, I'm finishing my 2nd year of college now. So I have learned a lot actually throughout college. Coming to college, you usually, not all the time, because some people do still like live at home, and that's totally fine. Like you save a lot of money, trust me. But I think one thing that I would tell myself, or a few things that I would tell myself coming to college, is don't be afraid to go out and do things. Like you can go out by yourself and do things. Like you don't necessarily need someone there, because usually like I'm a pretty social person, but sometimes I don't like going to places where I don't know anybody. But sometimes that's how you meet the most people, because if you go into it not knowing anyone, you're not stuck to anybody. You can just talk to whoever you want. So I'd say maybe go to more things by myself, as weird as that sounds. And I've gotten pretty involved with school, like with college, like in organizations and stuff. So I'm pretty content with that, but I would just say like go for anything and everything, like see what else college has to offer, because there's so many things that I haven't taken advantage of, because there's so many like free things that you can do like on campus. My favorite childhood memory is, well, it's not my favorite actually, I just think it's kind of funny. So I was bike riding with my dad, and we were going over a wooden bridge that led to like a little dog park, and there's like a fence there, and so like I'm just like riding my bike, like going super fast, and I go down the wooden bridge. It's like pretty steep, and when I turned the corner, like right before the dog park, I guess I turned the corner too sharp, and my bike and I slid all the way and hit the dog fence, and the handlebar like jabbed into my stomach, and then like I had like a rash. It was interesting, and then I had to ride home in pain. But that was, I don't know why I find that so funny. I didn't ride my bike for like a year after that because I was terrified. But now I'll ride my bike. Do I want kids, and how many kids do I want? This is, wow. Kids are not on my mind right now. I just turned 20 today, and I don't have a boyfriend, so if I had a kid right now, I'd be very concerned, and that just not really the lifestyle for me. So eventually, I say probably 10 years from now, when I'm 30, I want to have my first kid, if I'm already married and like settled down. But I want 2 kids because I'm an only child, and I know I don't want to be an only child. So I'd have 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl is the ultimate goal. I wouldn't want more than 3 kids though. Might change my mind, but no more than 3. But 2 I think is a solid number, because they're not going to be alone forever. And then 2 is just 1 of each. Why not? Who do I think should be the next president? None of the candidates running. Trump is an idiot. I hate him. Hillary Clinton, why? Just, I guess those are like the two major, and I guess Bernie Sanders, but he seems beneficial at the moment in some senses for like a college student, but in the long run, no, like it just doesn't make sense, and it's not, I don't know. But none of the presidential candidates this time around are that fantastic. So if I had to choose, none of them, really, none. Number 18, let's go for an easy one. So this would be, what is my favorite holiday? Most people would say Christmas. Christmas is not my favorite holiday. Easter is actually my favorite holiday because springtime is a wonderful time. My birthday's in springtime, and like everything's just so happy around springtime, and like all the colors and like everything. Like I actually hate this question, but I'm gonna answer and ask it anyways. So where do I see my future in 10 years or my life in 10 years? Well, first off, it's a stupid question because I can't see the future, so I really don't see myself anywhere at the moment. But what I would like to see is 10 years. 10 years, I will be 30. So hopefully married by 30. I would like to be married by 30, but at this rate, who knows? Probably married by 30, maybe expecting my first kid, and having a secure job, whether that be a Disney Imagineering job or just like a creative like Outlook type job, because I need something to be creative in. I can't just sit there and do nothing all day. Actually, that's false. I kind of can, but I like to do like hands-on things and stuff like that. It's just more exciting. The more creative, the better. Like I don't want to have to go into work and do the same thing every day. It's just, no, not for me. So that's where I see myself in 10 years. Hopefully in 10 years I would have traveled a bit more, because that is something I really do enjoy. I need money for that though, so still don't have that moolah. My last question, number 20, because I'm 20 today. Woo, I'm actually really excited that I turned 20 today, in case you couldn't tell. Ooh. Okay, so my number 20 question is, what would I like to tell my future self? Wow, that's a big question. So what I would like to tell my future self is, because obviously I really don't know what's going to happen in the future, but just make sure you know that even if you're not necessarily where you want to be in life at the moment, or like you're struggling in the moment, things always get better, and usually things happen for a reason. If you don't get one job, you apply for the next. You don't get that one, apply for the next one. I've literally recently applied for like 6 jobs, and I finally got one. It doesn't hurt to go out for things and try things. So I would say get out there, live your life, don't dwell on the negatives, because people will try and bring you down no matter what you do, because you can't please everybody, and you just need to focus on the positive, because that's the best thing you can do in life. You don't want to become a sourpuss. That's gross. No one wants that. So definitely focus on all the positives, because with every negative there's a positive most of the time, I would assume. And live your life to the, that's so cheesy, but like live your life to the fullest and do what you want to do. Don't change for anybody, because that's not worth it at all, because you're not going to be happy in the long run. And just stay true to yourself. I hope that in the future that you're still like I am today, maybe hopefully more mature, but still like I am today, like still having fun and like being all weird and like quirky and stuff like that, because that's when you have the most fun. And I hope that you still stay friends with a lot of the friends that you've made in college and before college, because they're awesome people and I love all of them. And so cheers to the next 10 years.